What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So I want to start by saying thank you to all the new viewers and new subscribers. Since I started promoting the channel a little bit, I've seen quite a big jump in the amount of views I'm getting and the amount of subscribers, and thank everybody for that. And say that now would be a great time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell. That way you get notifications anytime I post a new video, because I post it on these forums and stuff, but man, there's get a lot of traffic. Sometimes it gets knocked down pretty quick. You don't want to miss one. It's starting to come together pretty quick. So I also want to say thank you for allowing me to provide you with a little bit of automobile entertainment during this coronavirus quarantine. And without further ado, let's put a stovepipe on the war machine in my back. So I'm going to kind of shift gears. I'm going to go over. So basically, I don't want to put the cab on the frame yet because I got a whole bunch of motor work that I want to do on it. I've got injectors and exhaust, and I really don't even know. I got a whole pile of expensive shit over here on the floor. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to jump over. I want to do all the motor work on it while the cab's off of it, because I can stand right next to the motor and work on it. All right. Well, finally, I get to do something besides work on that cab. As fun as that is, it's also very, very monotonous at times, and I'm just glad to finally have that thing to a stopping point so I can finally start working on this. I've had a pile of parts in the floor for this thing. I haven't really been doing good on the big unboxing things like some guys do. I don't know. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. If you want me to do more unboxing stuff, leave a comment in the comment box and I can get to that. I got plenty of boxes. I got tons of shit I can unpack. So anyhow, finally we are to the engine section of this. Now, I'm not doing anything super radical with it. Really, like I said, this thing's not a hot rod. It's going to be just a workhorse. So I do got a lot of just regular maintenance things that I'm going to do, and just some upgrades on some stuff, because. And the truck does have, I don't know how many miles it has on it. I don't know, 100-something thousand, whatever. I don't know. These things, the 7.3s will run forever if you take care of them, from what I understand. I bought these new turbo tubes to go on it because he said that I would need them. Turns out the truck already had them, so I don't need them. So I've got to get, let's see. He's getting new bolts for the turbo. I forget why he said I needed those, but he said I needed them, and I don't question him because that's what he does for a living. So I'm going to take the turbo off, and we're going to put new bolts in the turbo and turbo housing. We're going to put a new wheel on the inside of the turbo. I'm going to get fired up with this by going ahead and pulling the exhaust off of it, then see about getting the turbo off of it, and then we'll see where we're at from there. So this should be fun. At least it's new. Here we go. As you can see, like a moron, I got busy working and didn't realize that I forgot to move the camera. So after I got the exhaust off, I went ahead and took the two up pipes. I took them loose down at the exhaust manifolds, went ahead and took the V-bands loose on the turbo at that intake plenum right there, and went ahead and pulled the two bolts out of the turbo, removed that. It actually came apart super easy, took almost no time. Hopefully I get some video putting that back together since I screwed up and didn't get it coming apart. Now it's time to put the turbo back on the stand that it sits on the back of the motor, and put the up pipes on it. We're gonna get to putting this turbo and this exhaust on right now, so here we go. So for those of you wondering why I just put RTB on those bolts, no, I don't really need it to seal those bolts up, but you got a steel bolt, you got an aluminum stand right here. Anytime you have steel and aluminum going together, it's a terrible idea to just put the bolts in dry. You always want to put something on the threads of the bolt just to lubricate it while they go down in there to keep it from galling up, because if it galls up, it's going to ruin your part. So that's why I did that. Finally, get to install some more new stuff. So, in that our box is our new exhaust for the truck. So, I guess this will be our grand unboxing here. So, let's see here. As you can see, it's nice and dusty and dirty because it's been sitting in this shop for, I don't know, a long time now. So, let's see here. Let me see about getting there. Oh, missed it. Cut it all the way down. What do we got over here? We got more tape. Nope, no tape. Probably just staples or something. All right, so let's let it down, see what it looks like. I know it's heavy. I had to use a two-wheel dolly to move it around. All right, that did not open like I thought it would. So, there we have it. Raggedy shit, come on now. So this is 4-inch from downpipe all the way out. It is aluminized, so hopefully it will last a little extra long. It's just a single out. I don't care to have duals or any of that. It just gets away, makes it tougher when I'm building a flatbed for this thing. Single out, I think it points down. I'm not even really sure. I don't even remember if it comes with a tip or not, so we'll find out as I go through the box. So let me move and get you where you can see so we can do this. Ta-da! So, hope I got you a little better view so you can kind of see what I got going on this time. So, here we go. so through the instructions, it tells you how to mount this thing using a muffler. I think when I ordered it a kit to use without the muffler. It's been a long time. That's why it gives me a lot of extra pipe. So I plan to just straight pipe this bad boy. We don't have emissions where I live, so this dude, we want to hear the full grunt of this junk. So I think I got the stuff that I need to do this. So if nothing else, it'd be fun to watch me try to sort it out without it. Okay, so where we're at right now, I've got the pipes figured out pretty much to where I want, and you saw I changed that front pipe out. It's kind of a universal system for the most part. You kind of set up however you need to for different length wheelbase trucks and whatnot. I can go on and put the part that goes over the axle, put the the tailpipe on it, but as you know, coming up in the very near future, we're going to have all this rear suspension and all this crap off the back of this truck, and that would just be in the way and something else that had to take off. So what I'm going to do for right now is I am going to leave the muffler on it just for right now. It looks like I might have been wrong. If it comes with a muffler, I can always get I think the bypass pipe's like $50 or something like that, or really whatever shop I take it to, because I may end up just dumping this out just kind of right next to the axle, just straight at the ground. That way, because with this going up and down, there's just not really a lot of room for a 4-inch pipe to stick back through there, between there and the gas tanks in the middle of the frame, or fuel tank, sorry. So that may be what I end up doing in the future. Just turn it down right at the ground right there. Yeah, some soot and crap's going to get on my fuel tank, but hopefully not too much. I mean, this thing's not going to be, I'm not going to drive 100,000 miles, and if I sell it to somebody and they decide to do something else, then that's on them. They can sort that out whenever they decide to do it. But what's going to be best for me right now is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set up my clamps, tighten my V-band, set my clamps up. I'm going to see if I can use these factory ones, because that would be pretty handy if I could. If not, I can weld some on. That's not that big of a deal either. So see if I can't get this all clamped in place. That way this part will be done. It'll be time to rebuild the body mounts right here. Once we get them rebuilt, we can drop this cab on here. So on to the next stop. It was at about this moment right here that I realized that maybe my eBay Steel universal cabin chassis kit was a little too damn universal. This has already taken way longer than I thought it would take to try to sort out, because basically they just give you a bunch of random length pipes and a big old stack of clamps that it will fit any truck, and you just have to kind of sort out what you need. So keep watching. I'll figure it out eventually. Well, as you can see, I found a way to get it on there and straight pipe it anyway. So my thought process is that this will all work just fine, and when I take it to a muffler shop, all I have to do is really just kind of cut right there at the end of it and kind of put me a turn down on it. Maybe could use something off of, really, I might just do it here, to be honest with you. maybe I can just cut that up and cut up the piece of the tailpipe that I have, turn it down, and should be done. I mean, it's fit good finally. I mean, as you can see, it took a little while, took a little doing, but it is on there. It's all nice and tight. Should work just fine, so I'm happy. All right, so what you just saw was a prime example of trading time for money. I bought that kit on eBay for like, I think 250, 280 bucks, thinking, no big deal, it's a universal kit, right? And as you saw, it was definitely universal. You just get a bunch of random clamps and hangers and random length pipes, and there's not necessarily for the truck. Now, the down pipe and the secondary pipe, they fit really good, but then the rest of it, I just kind of had to ad lib from there. I didn't think it would be that universal, like, I don't know, it was supposed to be for my truck, but I think it would have fit any truck. The other exhaust kits were $500-600 bucks, so you know, it's like half price. Would I do it again? Yeah, I'd do it again, because I mean, I still did it in a couple hours, and you know, saves me $250-300 bucks, something like that. Now, definitely going into it, I would have a different expectation. I thought being a universal kit that it would at least the hangers and things like that would be for this truck, which they weren't. Nonetheless, it's on there. It's going to work just fine. I saved the pieces that I had left over. I'll make me a little turn down out of that. No problem. So still got plenty of work left to do. So hit that subscribe, hit that little bell. That way you know when I post the next one. And come on back. Let's get some engine work done. Thanks for watching.